Hey, to whoever's out there, what's up? I hope you enjoy my little stream of consciousness vlog. I'm a really big fan of this type of video that lurks around on YouTube. I hope I can provide some insight or perhaps just entertain you with just spitting in this microphone as long as I can. Hopefully under 10 minutes. Right now, I'm in a struggle. And aren't we all in Gen Z? If you're Gen Z, aren't you just struggling? Isn't that just your life? Yeah, I'm one of the statistics. I'm one of the numbers of just struggling, just putting their nose to the grindstone, putting their chin down and just hucking, moving forward and rucking. Yeah. Man, right now I got work. Boom. That's one thing that we all got in common, right? Work. Dreading that dreadful day of work that's probably tomorrow. I got school. I'm aspiring to do something in school, and I hope that I can finish it timely. But no promises, right? No promises. I'm doing creative works. I'm making music and capturing my vision via videography. My main channel is Halluce, HALLUCE. If you want to check that out and support your boy, man, I'm always going to be producing because right now life has freaking put pressure on me, man. I have to do something. Every time I'm at work, I have this yearning, tired feeling that I need to be doing something else. I need to be creating. I need to be doing something that fulfills me because really, honestly, work is just not fulfilling at all. And I know everybody can relate to that. Mostly everybody can relate to that. We are not working at jobs that we are fulfilled with. But it used to be a lot worse with the lack of fulfillment in my previous jobs. Man, Whataburger or any like fast food jobs, man, screw that shit, bro. Screw that. If you're really thinking about like the impact that you're having on the planet at every moment that you're awake, it's impossible to work at a fast food joint. It just is. I can't stand it. Like, I'm feeding garbage and turning my fellow man and woman into a pile of filthy flesh, of filthy unhealthy flesh. And I couldn't sit there in the Whataburger kitchens, in the Sonic kitchens, knowing that I'm doing that to the public. I can't do that. But Walmart, yeah, I work at Walmart. Walmart, at least people have the ability to choose what they want to eat. They have the ability to choose to be unhealthy. And with that, I'm sat at my current occupation in a better state of mind that I could potentially be the one that delivers the food to you that is going to create a healthier, better version of you. So there's that. You got to make compromises with what you got. Not every job is going to be perfect either. So you got to keep that in mind. And then while I'm doing that, I'm going to college. Man, I'm trying to get into this healthcare industry because, America's just getting older. We're not getting any younger. We're getting older. And that looks like where the future's going to be headed, towards IT, healthcare, and maybe the trades. Yeah, absolutely the trades. Got to think smart when you're approaching this very grim, dark dystopia that is America. It is... let's just agree, guys. It's not the American dream anymore. It's the American nightmare. And it is absolute nightmare fuel. We are just not doing well. It is not looking promising. No matter which political affiliation you're with in the modern day, red versus blue, it's all trash to me. It's all garbage. Just like Whataburger. So, yeah, there's that. Getting into the healthcare industry because these boomers and later Gen X, they're going to need people to keep them on life support Because hopefully that wealth trickles down to Gen X, right? Hopefully that wealth trickles down to Gen X, millennials, and Gen Z, and it just doesn't dissipate into thin air, which I kind of think in the back of my head is going to happen anyway. Like, the greed is just diabolical. It's almost biblical. It's almost biblical of how greedy this generation at large is. And I'm not gonna put all of the boomers into this box of Molochian greed, but it's a substantial amount. It's a noticeable amount that all the other generations are noticing. So there's that. Sorry, boomers, that's just y'all's reputation. It's what you get. It's what you get when you don't hold the elite of you accountable. And notice we don't have these same criticisms with the silent generation. We don't ever hear about them, probably because they're silent and there's not that many of them left. I think the silent generation is gone, guys. They're going to be gone before 2030. There's probably going to be like maybe one or two of them left. But yeah, school, work, creative endeavors, relationships. Man, I'm struggling to keep those too. Like, I live with my folks. I live with my folks. I'm not afraid to, admit that, because that's pretty much where the majority of us are at. We can't afford to go out and live by ourselves, let alone with a roommate. Trust me, I did the roommate shit, and that shit's not stable. It's not stable. Especially with the very unstable collective unconscious and subconscious consciousness of Gen Z. It is not conducive to live with your fellow brother and sister if you're Gen Z. So I'm just saying that, throwing that out there. It's better to live with those that grew up with a little bit more resilient nature. Gen X, millennials, shoot, even some of these boomers, man. Like, again, I was going to bring that up, right? Look, boomers, not all y'all are bad. I know some good boomers, but y'all are the wealthiest generation, man. Y'all are the wealthiest generation, and it's not looking good. It's not looking good. You guys are all over our government. You guys are all over the senators. You guys are our senators, our House of Representatives, presidents. Like, guys, lay off. Lay off. Sometimes I just want like a midsummer situation to happen. Like, we need a good amount of y'all to just jump off a cliff. Look. I'm kidding. Obviously, I'm kidding. Okay, do you, man? Do you stay alive as long as you want? I'm just saying, if I'm shitting myself and I'm wearing adult diapers, please put a sledgehammer to my skull, bro. I don't want to be nasty. How can some of y'all be nasty? How can some of y'all be grody, bro? I go door to door in some of these retirement homes, and all I gotta say is gross, grody. I'm not a big fan of the open wounds when I walk into y'all's places. There's open wounds and they're like dried up. I saw dudes like walking up to me and his toe was like broken out of his socket, and there was nothing but like pink dried up flesh. It was like nobody tended to the wound, and it just looks like a corpse. The dude looked like a corpse, like Walking Dead. It was nasty. Yeah, anyway, guys, this has been me trying to initiate a catalyst of creative endeavors in this sketchbook channel of stream of consciousness vlogs that I'm planning on doing because I need to get stuff off my chest and I need to feel like I have done something for the day. So I don't know if any of y'all got any value of this. Hopefully, maybe at least I was entertaining, and hopefully I didn't pause or say that many times, and it was just a straightforward stream of consciousness, and it just flowed. Hopefully that's what you got out of this at least. Main channel is Halluce, HALLUCE. I'll plan on just creating, making beats, making songs. You know, I'm a poet at heart, and I'm a eternal student. So yeah, if you're interested in, you know, poetry or just maybe other stuff that's more philosophical, I might get into that, then hit up my main channel, HALLUCE, Loose. Please like and subscribe. I hope to see you tomorrow. And please pray for me. I'll pray for you.